Good evening, y'all, and welcome to the premiere of Texas Poker Tonight. I am your host, Fireman Scott Delaney. Tonight's going to be a big show. It's going to be unlike any other poker stream you have ever seen before. We're not only going to play poker, but we're going to give away lots of prizes. So tonight from Houston, Texas, and online on YouTube on the TCHLive channel, welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe, comment on everything tonight, participate so you can get in on some of these big prizes we're giving away tonight. Prizes like free cash money on hijack poker and big tournament buy-ins, big opportunities to win tournaments here at the Texas Card House. Let's get down to the show. The main purpose of tonight in this show in general is to introduce Texas to the poker world and the poker world to Texas. But let me tell you a little bit about myself first. My name is Fireman Scott. I was a firefighter in this city for 10 years. It's my favorite city in the world. But I'm no longer a firefighter. No, I'm a poker player, a Texas poker player, and I have been for quite some time. I'm a World Series of Poker bracelet winning champion. I am the Chief Ambassador for the Texas Card House, the face of hijack poker, and the Chief and General Manager of the Texas Card House Trailblazers. I am a Texan. And you never ask a man if he is from Texas, because if he is, he will tell you soon enough, and if he isn't, there's no sense in embarrassing the man. That's my favorite poker, that's my favorite Texas joke, you know, and it deals with our egos here from Texas. We're a bit boastful at times, and that goes hand in hand with the poker stuff. I told you I'm a World Series of Poker bracelet winning champion. Well, every year us poker players who aspire to be champions and tournament winners, we go out to Las Vegas in the World Series of Poker. And that's our time to really compete against guys from Germany and guys from Brazil and the Norwegians and the New Yorkers. And then there's us, the Texans. And I've always got my chest out loud and proud, representing my home state, my hometown, as best I can. And poker is real serious business in Texas now. You see, after the World Series of Poker ends, all the poker players, they don't follow the Brazilians back to Brazil or the Germans back to Germany or the Norwegians back to Norwegia. They follow us Texans back here to Texas, right? Poker is serious business here in Texas, and I want to say welcome all of you poker players coming in. We welcome you. Our state motto is friendship, but we also want to say mind your manners. This is our home. I told you poker's all about ego, and I'm from Texas. Look, we're going to start off tonight with a prize right away. I told you this is my favorite city in the world. I worked for the Houston Fire Department for 10 years, but I was raised in a small town out in West Texas. And out there we took vacations every year to Dallas, to Six Flags, and to Austin. And we went to San Antonio to the Riverwalk and to SeaWorld and to watch Spurs games. But we never came to Houston. When I got older, I got in the fire department. I reached out to the veterans. That's what you do in the Army, in the fire department, in the poker world. You look up to the veterans for advice. And I said, why didn't we go to those other places for vacation? And one of the old veterans in the fire department, he said, Scott, you go to those other cities to spend money. You come to Houston, Texas to make money. We've got a big poker economy here tonight, and we're going to give away right off the bat tonight $99 on Hijack Poker. It's an online poker app from the Texas Card House. We're giving $99 to the youngest person to comment in the chat. If it's your 18th birthday and you're eligible to play online poker, get on, comment, say I'm 18, it's my birthday, or I'm the youngest, and you're the first person to get a prize tonight. All right, let me announce some players right off the bat. We got 5 special guys to play poker with me tonight. I'm going to start it out with a man who I already had to give a prize away to. I had to give him my lucky cowboy hat because he doesn't want to play without it. I'm not saying there's a gypsy war starting over this hat, but there may be. my good friend, Mr. Drag You Deep Into the Water, Nick Waters. Come on, Nick. Welcome to the game tonight. My favorite gypsy in the world.
Happy New Year,
and I love
everybody.
them all. I love them all.
Everybody.
We'll see you in a minute. All right. Next up on the poker table, we have a man who has been hotter than any player on the north side of Houston, but he's what's cooler than being cool, Mr. Iceman, Kendrick Cornelius. Come on, Kendrick. I don't know if Iceman was your nickname, but it's a good one for you. He's very cool. All right, y'all. Next on the list, he really has no nickname because he doesn't really need one. He is, by far, the coolest Eddie Murphy I know. Murph, come on up, brother. Another North Side player.
There you go.
Happy New Year, Murph. Okay, next we have a man who we don't have a nickname for. I've only met him one time, but I guess in the romantic world you would call it love at first sight. Me and this guy, Joel, we met each other, we locked eyes, and our gambling spirits were intertwined forever. I need a nickname for this man. Somebody comments on YouTube, the best nickname for Joel tonight gets a prize, gets 99 on Hijack. Joel Griffin, come on.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming, Joel. Yeah. Welcome to the game. And last but not least, we want to keep this lineup a little short so we can talk. This is a talk show. We're going to play poker and have a lot of fun, tell stories, but it's a talk show, so we're keeping it a little bit shorthanded. But we had to invite another North Side legend, my good friend, Mr. Peter Fry, the sweater guy. Welcome, Peter. Happy New Year. All right, y'all, before we get to the action, I did mention that poker is a serious business here in Texas, especially. Just a few weeks ago, I talked this serious business with Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton at the TCH Social in Austin. That's the most beautiful poker club you've ever seen. And I talked to the Attorney General there, and he was kind of looking around and he didn't know what to think at first. And I said, "This is our game." And he stopped and he locked eyes and he said, "What do you mean this is our game?" And I said, poker is a Texas game. It's always been pioneered by Texans. Texans like Doyle Brunson, who was known as the godfather of poker, who wrote Super Systems, which is known as the Bible of poker. Guys like Benny Binion and Johnny Moss and Amarillo Slim, who really made poker a spectator sport and took it out to Las Vegas. Well, those guys took it out to Las Vegas looking for action, looking for a place to play legally. Well, we have that back in Texas now. And as I said, poker is a serious business. There are millions and millions of dollars being poured into the poker community and into the state of Texas every year, and I want to talk about it. Millions. This is big business, big growing industry, and it's our home and it's our thing. As Texas poker players, we have a responsibility. We have a responsibility to point our game in the right direction and to preserve our Texas poker culture. Welcome to Texas Poker tonight. Let's play, y'all. All right, y'all ready?
Good job, Scotty.
All right, y'all. You sign your waivers? All right. I mean, I can talk, right? That was good.
Good
right?
job.
All right, now, it doesn't shut off. The show goes on. Yes. The answer is yes, just not right here. You can sit over here, brother. They got him. We got him. We're going right now. We're live.
Y'all good? Very good.
Welcome. What's your name? Kenneth. Nice to meet you, Kenneth.
Kenny,
I'm Fireman Scott. I think we played once before.
Seat?
Yeah, but leave it there. It's okay. Yeah, we're okay. Thank you. Yeah, no cell phones at the table. just keep them on the side or in your pocket or something like that. Is this live yet? Yes, we are live.
Oh, good.
Welcome. We got to keep the audience with us the whole time. They can see how good and bad we play. Kendrick's been on fire. Yes, he has.
Sounds like he's won a couple pots against you.
Yeah, it's a minimum buy-in, $1,000. This is the pot limit Omaha, capital of the world, so we're gonna play a little 5-5 pot limit Omaha.
You guys take it easy on me now.
Nick, you haven't played in 4 months, but you are no rookie, so don't pretend like you are.
A little rusty, guys. Come on. Cut me some slack.
There's no way that he's been on a 4-month break.
Wait, hold up.
Have you?
You got this hat
It's
backwards.
awful of
You
a
got this hat
string.
backwards.
You haven't played
There you go.
anywhere in 4 months?
Maybe about 3 months.
Really?
That's exactly. This is exactly why we're having this show.
Go out of town?
Is we want to teach people how to be Texans. That's the second time I've been with somebody who is at a poker table with their hat on backwards, and it's a normal day. And you're like, which way do I put this damn thing? You know.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them, like this one, you kind of got this round back and a narrow front, so it's easier.
There's not a tag?
No.
Shouldn't there
Well,
be a
yeah,
tag?
there's a little tag in
Yeah,
the back.
tag in the back.
Some of them.
So that's what I was looking at the number sign.
All right, cards are in the air. Hat's falling apart.
So whenever you guys.
He kind of deals them to this star.
Okay, is that where you want to?
Yeah, he kind of deals them to the star, and then once they're all there, all you got to do is kind of pull them off, or that's your spot.
Okay, that's where it scans.
This is where it scans at? Right here?
Yeah, this is where it scans, right on the star. Now this, oh, you need my card. Now this live stream is going to be a little bit different, as in there's no booth commentary.
Oh, wow.
So all the players at home, the people watching, all they have to listen to is us.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, I got a lot to say. It's
5-5?
It's 5-5 PLO with an optional $10 straddle under the gun if you want it. And it's true pot. I don't have a good hand, but I knew without a doubt Kendrick was raising the first hand. I said, I'm calling the first hand no matter what.
Why would he do that?
I should have told Kendrick too.
Why would
I
he
didn't
do
think
that?
about it. Yeah, you knew that, you know. For those of you at home who don't know, we all knew it and should have known it better. I'm too busy worried about talking to y'all. Peter likes to get all in pre-flop if he can the first hand without looking. 310? I can't. I can't fold the first hand when I know you didn't look. Now, I wouldn't say this is going to be the show to follow if you want to learn how to play by the book ABC GTO PLO.
Probably
That's
not.
a lot of letters, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a lot of letters. Almost said the whole alphabet. Peter, it looks like you haven't looked at your cards. Oh, okay.
It's hard to get a read on a man who hasn't looked at his cards.
Oh, it's all little ones,
That's somebody.
little ones, just like my wife.
If you're not folding, you might as well bet it. I'm going to bet the pot limit. I mean,
Holy
win or
smokes.
lose, we got to start this night off right.
Holy smokes.
I'm going to spend most of the night talking, but when there's an interesting hand go on, we'll just kind of let it play out. I mean, I don't know if you call this interesting.
That's a good tell.
Are you? Peter's got to have something here. Blouses. All right, Kendrick, that was smart of you, 'cause I got these suckers locked up.
Yeah. You're a specialist. What could they have?
Well, we have to rip it once for theatrical reasons, you know.
I thought you said this was going to be an action game.
Well, let's see. I already know you've got something like 4-5 with an 8-high flush draw.
Peter has no cards.
Oh, Peter's out.
Yeah.
No.
I had no problem.
I got one blocker to y'all. Yeah, one time.
That's good. Jackpot.
A blocker.
For the decks.
Well, I'm a great player, and y'all know that. Y'all know that.
Top
I
set
mean,
specialist.
y'all know that.
Top set specialist.
Welcome to the show.
You can you can go twice in this one?
What's that?
You go twice in this one?
Yeah, you can go twice if you want. I just don't do it for.
We have the option to.
Yes, you do have the option.
Can I buy your black?
We're not trying to be.
2 cane black when you're ready.
Yes.
You should have had me all in there too, man.
We should have got you
Can't
in
be all
there.
in if you fold.
He's queen of hearts.
There was no heart, right?
2 hearts on the button.
Yeah, but turn the river. King.
Well, this is also one of my favorite part of poker. Funnest parts of poker is stacking chips.
Big Pot Scott.
That's one of my many nicknames, Murph.
Big Pot Scott.
And then you got a dirty stack right there.
You know, I not only have a lot of good nicknames, but I give a lot of good nicknames too.
Somebody said you're a good nickname giver.
I'm famous for it. Oh yeah, I gave Rockets Will his nickname. I gave Josephus his nickname. I didn't come up with Sweater Guy though. Peter was wearing those sweaters. Really? Van Gundy.
20 some on the start. Just do this on the.
Is it on me or? The straddle? All right, raise it. Well, we want to keep the action going right away. Do a little heat check. Again, I don't have a great hand. I got a good one though.
Oh, smokes.
Yeah, here's that 2K black. Now, 220 call. Now I was thinking tonight while we played poker, we could give a little bit of a history lesson because, you know, when I talk to people around town and I mention, hey, do you guys know who Doyle Brunson is or do you know who Phil Ivey is? Most people don't know. If they don't play poker, they don't know any poker players, you know. Now, if you're at home and you've never seen Pot Limit Omaha before, it's similar to Hold'em, but we each get 4 cards, obviously, and you have to play 2 of them out of your hand. And it's kind of known as an action game. Double flush draw.
Wow.
And it bricks out. Kendrick
8.
with a 3-8s. 3-8s with an ace kicker holds up. Nice hand, Kendrick. Had to fade a double flush draw on the turn.
Yep. And he had all black cards.
Yeah, had to fade a double flush draw with all black cards. But I told you, Kendrick's been hot.
So, is start on the button or under the gun?
Under the gun. But let's do this. If under the gun doesn't want it, the button can have the option.
Can I order a coffee and a water from you?
Yeah. What do you want your
Black, son. Thanks.
water?
Please. I wish I knew the name of that wine. That wine was good.
We did have some wine next door.
Yeah.
It was nice. Next time we have this show, which we're going to do this show every... Yeah, I'll put 10 on it. We're going to do this live stream every 2 weeks. So the next one will be on January 17th, back here, right here in Houston.
I'm a birthday.
That's
Is
your
it?
birthday? Oh, we'll do something special for
My
sure.
birthday's a week later, the 25th.
Oh, really? Oh, damn, we're definitely.
On your birthday? That's great.
Well, that's a rule.
That's a
It's
rule.
it's kind of an unwritten thing. If you play poker on your birthday, you got to lose. You got to give all the money away.
Well, I was actually here for my birthday last year.
Did you
Oh,
lose?
me.
Yes, I did.
Oh yeah, that's the way it goes. When I was in the fire department, when I was in the Houston Fire Department, if it was your day to work overtime, or if it was your birthday or your anniversary or something big, your promotion day, it was your responsibility to throw the party. It's the same way in poker.
So you said it's my birthday today?
I'm getting out of here. Now I kind of like this seat because I get to see what Kendrick does right away, and I can just get out of the way and watch the magic happen. Of course, I got position on him if I need it. Watch out, Kendrick.
Does Kendrick know the story about the hat?
No, I do, yeah. I mean, that's a special hat. And like I said, I don't want to start no gypsy wars over it or anything.
Standard poker.
300 like the movie. All right. Kendrick, take down another one.
It's hot.
Nick, I do like that hat on you, and I hope it is lucky for you tonight.
Oh, sorry.
Find out.
Too soon.
But I like that, you know. I like sharing and giving stuff away, and that hat means a lot to me. I like that hat, but I just thought, Nick really loves it. I really want to give it away, and
Appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro.
I kind of started thinking about it too. I was like, man, I want to work out some deal where I can give a cowboy hat away every week.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Texas
get.
theme.
Yeah, we are in Texas, and all these people are coming here to play poker, and they want to play the part a bit and wear a hat, and they want to go to the rodeo and do all this stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. Every live stream, I'm going to give away a cowboy hat. That one, you got a real personal one, my own personal hat.
That's so special,
You
man.
want to know the truth, Waters? We put a tracker in there so we can find you. He just wants to play with you every day. It's also got little cameras.
I'm kind of thinking that he's kind of targeting me.
It's a booby trap hat.
Did you notice the limo that picked you up?
150 to call.
Dinner before the game?
I haven't thought about leaving though.
That's when. Now I always knew I was the.
$38 dinner.
I always knew that I was the sucker at the poker table, It goes along with my first stand-up joke I ever heard. Mama said there's always one weirdo on every bus, but I never could find him. But I knew I was the sucker at the poker table when I started getting invited to those big mansion games where they would have the limos pick you up at the hotel and treat you all nice. They must want something from me.
Show up late, your seat's still there. No, that's Scott's seat.
Yeah, I'd show up at poker games. Oh, I showed up at a poker game one time in San Antonio, and it was an underground Big O game in some house in San Antonio. And we walk in, and there's one big action table in the living room, and there's a side table in the kitchen. They just fast-tracked me straight forward. I said,
That's
uh-oh.
funny.
I know there's a big red target on my back. Seat open for a sucker.
Oh, wow. Oh, he has 2 purples.
All right, no short of action. More 8s and 10s and some of them. Jack's full again.
Wow. King 10
Nice hand, Joel. 8s are hot tonight.
Jacks.
Jacks are hot tonight.
Hold it, aces.
Well, with 4 cards in your hand, there's a lot more opportunities. That's why there's a lot more action in this game than your typical 2-card Texas Hold'em game.
No, thank you.
Tim, thank you. This is a guy we not only like having deal to us, but we like to play with him. Come play with us sometimes, buddy. Get Alan to give you a night off so you can jump in the action.
Okay.
Welcome to the game.
Yes. Okay.
Now that 2-card game I mentioned, Texas Hold'em,
Oh, perfect. Here.
I said Doyle Brunson was the godfather of poker. He's the one who told us that Texas Hold'em was the Cadillac of poker. And I say if that's true, then Pot Limit Omaha is the Lamborghini of poker. Because it's fast paced all the time. That's why we like it here in Texas. You'll find a lot more action players here in Texas than in other places.
Scott, how long you been playing?
I started playing poker my late 20s, almost 30. I was in the Army. I just got out of the Army, got in the Houston Fire Department, and that's when the Chris Moneymaker boom happened.
You want this?
I'm 46 now.
What year did you win? Was it 2001, 2002?
Early 2000s. Early 2000s.
Let's say 3 or 4, yeah.
Now, we can go back to an earlier poker boom even before that. Poker really got started down in New Orleans, and it really spread throughout America as America expanded west. It really spread through on the river boats, through the rivers. As the country expanded, so did the game. But it kind of found a home here in Texas as to where America kept expanding west, the Wild West, but Texas kind of stayed the Wild West. It was kind of that way in poker too. Poker sure expanded west as it did, but it really made a home in Texas.
kind of think it made the boom when Chris Moneymaker was on for the
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a big poker boom.
Is that 05?
When he won it for $40 on the poker site.
He got in playing online. Yeah, he did. A guy named Chris Moneymaker, magical name, played online, won a satellite, got a seat in the World Series of Poker early in the 2000s, and he won it. And poker had kind of been dead for years because once civilians know that they can't win against a pro, they'll stop playing. And that had happened. Chris Moneymaker came along and he was a pro, or he was a Joe, an average Joe, and he beat a pro, Sammy Farha, another Houston legend.
Phil Ivey. Phil Ivey was at the final table.
Oh, was he that year?
Was at the Sammy Farha Moneymaker final table?
Yeah.
That's
No.
awesome. I can't remember.
No way.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He bubbles.
Maybe.
Oh, okay,
I mean, he
bubble
could have
the
ran
He
it.
bubbled, but I know Phil Ivey
went
flopped
deep,
the 7
huh?
nines, and Chris Moneymaker had an ace queen.
Oh, I remember that.
Maybe
And he
2008.
had an ace on the river.
I do remember that.
He knocked out Phil Ivey. Amir Vahidi was at that table.
Eights are high.
You said it. 8-9.
Hello, my love. Have a seat here, baby.
Scott
Good,
won
only
the
an
first
all in
hand.
every hand.
Scott went all in, won the first hand. Top set specialist.
Y'all, this is my lovely wife, Tia. She goes with me everywhere. Sits behind me in a lot of the poker games, gives me support. Couldn't do anything without her.
Where's the camera that you were talking to?
There's one camera right here. And this is the
Okay.
one that I'm generally
Yeah,
looking at. When
okay.
the action is not on anybody, I think it switches back to this one. So this is the kind of the one I'm looking at.
They set it up real good. I mean, it's real discreet.
Now when the
Lot of
action's on you,
lights.
you can kind of look to the
Yeah.
corners.
Is the straddle mandatory?
No. Optional straddle. Now anybody who's watching who wants to play in this game, you're welcome to get on the list for not only tonight's game, but games in the future. The next one, like I said, will be on the 17th of January. And then 2 weeks after that, we're going to Dallas. A lot of action, folks. A lot of action.
Six players.
Kendrick ain't slowing down.
God damn.
Putting in a $200 raise. Telling you, Murph, he plays fast. When did you start, Murph? Before
Oh.
the Moneymaker boom, right?
Yeah. I think Moneymaker won in what? 08? I think
No, he was before that.
05?
I want to say
I did
03,
right at-
04, 05.
Right around 2000, I started playing probably. About 10 years after high school.
Now, did you see the movie Rounders? Did that get you into it?
No,
or-
I saw the movies Rounders late.
Late? Okay.
The way I started playing poker, I don't know if you remember a lot of the bars to get people in, they would do the free bar poker leagues.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I started playing. Like every Friday and Wednesday, they had a free bar poker league.
You won a tournament? And
Yeah.
Hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah. I actually won their state of Texas championship, and they flew me to Vegas for like a
What?
$1,500 tournament, $3,000.
Damn, I didn't know that, Murph.
Yeah.
Wow.
It still says private.
What, this game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Kind of the first, so here's the deal with this game. It's semi-private. We start out, the lineup is full, but after that, the list is open. So
Scott, like when you go to YouTube, it says private.
Oh, like people can't watch it.
You can?
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
yeah. Yeah, we got to make sure, you guys out there, we need a good nickname for Joel. Joel, have you ever had a nickname before?
Miss Griffin.
The Griff.
Grifter's a good one.
Grifter. The
Grifter's a good one. Grifter's a good one, but online, people in the chat, we need somebody to help us out with a nickname for Joel. How'd you get started in poker, Joel?
Same time about Moneymaker time, right? So
Yeah.
I was in West Texas and Lubbock. There was some really, really big games.
Yeah, old money.
So just got into it after college and played for years. Ran the game out there for a little bit.
You know Orlando?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah, everybody in Lubbock area knows Orlando. I'll take a water and a Shiner box.
Water?
Baby, want anything to drink?
Is that it for everyone?
Yeah, my buddy Orlando out there in Lubbock used to have some crazy games. He's the one who ran them bid games in Austin. They invited me out there to be the sucker. But I got him.
Is that the same? The rabbit has the gun now, and the sucker gets out.
It ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
As my buddy would scream, rockets swirling.
Deuce!
Oh, wow. That's what you need?
Deuce of diamonds.
Miss. There you go.
Well, in this case, the Queen of Clubs is exactly like the Deuce of Diamonds.
Helps out zero. Helps out
Sometimes-
zero.
Yep. Nick, hey, you were asking for Will's card, but you were playing my hand. Pocket nines.
Nice hand, Nick.
So you took 4 months off from poker. How does it feel? That's your first pot of the new year. Congratulations. Yes.
It's been a blessed year.
It's that lucky hat.
Lucky hat.
Peter, what about you? You started playing before Moneymaker.
Yeah, early 2000s.
We're not too far in front of them. I think it was Rounders came out in like 97. I want to say 97, 98.
Sorry.
And that kind of was getting everything geared up. The Moneymaker thing. Well, there was the Rounders movie. There was RFID tables on ESPN and stuff. And then the Moneymaker really hammered it all home.
Scott, here's your shiner and Fiji.
Yeah, they just had like the little
5.
camera underneath.
Thank you.
Cameras.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
Before IFB.
Fiji?
Final call, 1-2-11, table 13, Luda, Edwin, John, GR, Conrad, Brett, Ashley, Jason, final call, 1-2-11.
In true classic places.
Yeah, the underground days were fun. I remember the first ever underground poker game I went to. You were there. You looked like a first grade teacher, and you were sitting next to Gypsy. What was the Gypsy? Sebastian. You were sitting next to that crazy Gypsy Sebastian, wearing all his colorful clothes and his sunglasses. And you were just there wearing a sweater, clean cut. I think some of you boys like to gamble more than others.
I just got these chips, man.
These chips don't love nobody.
Oh man, it's the hat. I hope it's the hat.
No. Yeah, you can go twice if you want. Yeah. I like to make videos out of my hands, especially the ones I win. So I made a straight flush on a live stream one time. We went twice and it ruined it all. So I said, nah, I gotta go once for theatrical. Yeah, you gotta go once for theatrical reasons, you know.
Better lose, just go once.
Alright guys, main card is going to be 1150. 1160.
I'm thinking 9, 10, sixes, 9, 10.
I'm gonna leave the rest on the side. Are we going twice?
Then we just gotta gamble.
Okay, we're going once.
What's going on?
Ripping it once.
We're ripping it. For everything. So I thought first.
Flush.
Ooh. All right.
Not even straight.
Nick made a set on the river but came up short.
Clubs are 50. He did undominated free throw. My queens.
Kendrick's gonna win the main with a queen high flush, right?
Mostly that's 2,
Yep.
7, mostly that's 5 ounces.
Nice pot.
I love it. What a fun game.
Had another big one, Eddie.
It looks like it.
Our first round.
Yeah, yeah.
You remember Vinny, the
Our first.
Italian guy at the garage? Likes to fish a lot.
Vinny, yeah.
He's playing the tournament.
Marine Vinny. he
Yeah,
does-
Marine Vinny,
yeah,
that's-
he sure is here a lot.
I didn't know that. He said he lives in this area now. It's not up north no more.
Get in, sir. Get in. Get in.
Yeah, that was a tough one. You took a big gamble with the Jack 9, 10, 10s. Good hand.
Sometimes you just gotta gamble.
Yeah.
Feeling, just gotta go for it.
I gambled the first hand with Jacks and got lucky. Now I'm going to play straight up solid
At least we
poker.
all will remember the one hand you played today.
Solid poker the rest of the night. Well, that's what, you know, I was talking to a bunch of people the last couple of days and they said, hey, it's a new year. New Year's resolution is I'm going to start playing poker good. But if you come in and you just get lucky right off the bat, then you ain't got to worry about being good, right?
How much is it? 60.
Arthur, 100.
Hey, girls. Good to see y'all. Yeah, as I said, you guys are encouraged to come out next show. We're going to do this every 2 weeks. The next one will be here on the 17th. Get on the list if you'd like to play, or just come by and join. Come by and join us for drinks, hang out. We'll talk a little bit about poker. You know, it's really a social game and a social thing.
Must be another big card.
You know, I forgot to say during the monologue, and I don't know if that was the right time to say it anyway, but while we got a moment, I'd just like to say that we're all good friends and family here at the poker table, and we lost a good friend of ours this last week. Our buddy Sugar died. He was a dealer who dealt to us for many years and played with us for many years, and he died unexpectedly on Saturday.
He said if it's not under the gun, I can make it the button.
Yeah, but I'll straddle here. So starting. So I just wanted to say, Sugar, we miss you, brother. You're a good dealer and a good friend. A lot of people in the Houston poker community like Sugar. I remember years ago I went to Las Vegas. I was still in the fire department. I went to Las Vegas for the summertime to play some tournaments, and I went broke, as I used to do all the time out there. And I went broke, and that's just poker players can go broke anywhere. We'll do it tonight as some of us. But I remember I was still in the fire department. I was out there in Vegas, and I went broke. And I ran into my buddy Chris Gonzalez, and he said, what are you doing? I said, I went broke. I got to wait another 3 days for a fire department check to come in. You know, he
Looking for a place to sleep.
He said, man, Scott, get off of the strip. He said, me and my buddy Sugar rented a house.
Nice.
Come stay with us for a couple of days. Take a couple of days off, play some small 1-2 hold'em, 1-3 hold'em, get your feet wet, and rejuvenate. And that's what I did.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's how I met Sugar.
Yeah, real generous. Nice guys.
Very cool guy.
Hey, Peter, was Notre Dame a favorite yesterday when they won? They were plus, so they were not the favorite.
No, when they beat Georgia Bulldog.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, it wasn't the favorite. It was.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I really didn't know. I was like,
That's what I was calling on. You looking?
3 jack loss.
The fellas are gambling.
Yep, 3-3.
Luck there? Did you luck there? No.
And you know, this is nothing really out of the ordinary. We play poker about 5 days a week, and almost every hand of Omaha is played exactly like this. Only difference now is we put on a suit and turn on the cameras. I got, yeah. Let me pass that over to him. Call.
First one all night.
The first limped pot all night. All right. Y'all are slowing down.
All right.
I knew. I said I probably, and it comes to action flop too.
The action.
Yeah.
That's it. Not quite. And these king is best hand in poker.
Murph got king 10. I wondered who was going to bet that flop because I used to play in this all Pakistani game. I was the only white guy, and when the flop came out all face cards, they said, "That's a white boy flop." White boy flop. You know, the first poker boom was kind of as America was expanding, and the second poker boom was with the Chris Moneymaker thing in the early 2000s. Now we're having the Texas poker boom.
Yeah, that started in 2003 when you entered poker.
Yeah. As soon as I walked in the door,
He used to come play like in the middle of the night.
yeah, I'd
Did
play.
you notice that the place got busy every time you got there?
Yeah. I realized my position right away. Every time I went broke, the game ended. When I came in, the game started. That was.
You're such a likable
Oh, raise it.
There we go. Hand number 2.
Well, I got to be in this first bluff position to really do anything.
Be in it to win it.
Check.
Be in it to win it.
That's another white boy flop. Uh-oh. I check. Thank you.
No whiskey for that Coke? Not yet. Okay.
Oh yeah, the 10's not mandatory.
I'm thinking he would want it.
No, I'll go with your thoughts. But I'll put it on. Yeah. I'll exercise my option to straddle the button. You're right.
They're doing a back channel stuff. So 6 is not on.
All right, I'm first.
Yeah, we'll do under the gun first option and then button second option. Look at these guys playing poker on
Sorry.
TV above us. They're not having near as much fun as we are.
No, they're not. They don't look very happy.
Except for the guy in the middle.
Oh, look at the guy in the middle. Yeah, D.
He's having a ball.
Well, I did think that
Oh, Sean Poe, D.
Sean Deeb. Oh yeah, he's not that fun. Nice guy, good player, but I wouldn't call him fun. What is it? Can we hit the service button, please? I call. I'm gonna call 40 because I got the button, but I'm really not proud of my hand.
So if you would win 10, 2 plus 10.
Sometimes there's a slight delay while the dealer tells the production crew what's going on the table. But we're not in any hurry, especially with a hand like this.
I don't know if it's a real popular one or not, but the other night we were playing, and somebody bought a bottle of tequila, and I usually hate tequila, but this tequila went down really, really easy. I think it was like Don Julio, 1942 or something.
I bet
But
the
it was
pot limit.
good stuff. Yeah.
Last card,
He's listening to those headphones, Nick. He don't hear you. Last card, please. Fuck you, sir.
I ain't getting you no more.
Are y'all telling tournament bad beat stories?
This right now, first one I've heard.
Oh yeah.
This right now. Pocket queens all in versus ace 4 offsuit.
Oh yeah. Tournaments are brutal that way.
I mean, he lost next hand everything.
Water? Water? Okay.
You know why it's so brutal?
Anyone else need any?
It's because there's a different circuit in your brain. If you just lose some money here to me tonight, even though that's a lot of money there, it's like over 3,000 or something. If you lose that $3,000 to me in this pot right now, it won't be that big of a deal. Sure, it's $3,000, but mentally it'll just be you lost some money in a poker hand, you'll play another one. But when you play a poker tournament, you symbolically die. You play a poker tournament till one person is left standing and everybody else gets killed. So to the circuits in your brain,
It's just 30.
you don't just take a hit and it's no big deal with your buddies. The circuits in your brain, you symbolically die, and it hurts your emotions like you just died.
But when someone else is playing hard and they get left.
Oh yeah. What is it? 1:30. 1:30 in the afternoon, I call.
How long does this go, Scott?
Oh,
So he has all your money.
I mean,
It's unfair, man.
after midnight. This is the first one we've done here, but we generally like to on live streams go 4 hours or so, 12 till 30. Check.
I'll check.
Man, I wanted to raise you, Peter. I had 2 sevens blocking that straight.
Oh, did you?
But I didn't really, I thought you may have 2 nines.
I had
That's
the
it.
nuts with the redraw.
How could he have a 7? You had 2.
You had a 7, I had 2 of them.
I flopped 2 pairs.
I like the blocker move. But when they just got the nuts, they look at you like you're so stupid.
You don't let the pin up?
So this
No, I'll do it. Yeah, you can do it.
this Texas Card House Houston location gets packed on Friday nights, doesn't it?
First time I'm here.
It's crazy.
It looks
busy.
like that tournament is
Yeah.
seems to be really popular.
Now from you might 15. Yeah, because starting from here.
Yeah, starting from the button.
So now it's on. He put 10 on there.
Now, they do have a big tournament going on here every Friday night, and they also have a big tournament every Friday night at the TCH Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, both locations Friday nights are just popping.
And I think the last Friday they do it for more. Usually it's 25K, but last of them is I think 45 or 50.
That's correct. TCH Spring on Friday nights. Usually it's a 25K guaranteed Hold'em tournament, but once a quarter or so, it's a 40K guaranteed. At the end of this month, starting on the 29th of January, TCH Spring is having a 100K tournament, another 100K at the end of this month. The buy-in for that's $300, and I'm going to give away a seat in that tournament tonight.
Nice.
A $300 seat to that TCH Spring tournament. I'm going to give away a seat to that tournament tonight. There's multiple flights, so you can fire your $300 bullet on any day and potentially win. If it's a 100K guarantee, it's probably going to get to 150. So first place is going to be probably 30,000 for that. Like I said, we're giving away action and opportunity tonight. We'll give that away later, but that'll be a thank you to Mike Traylor, the manager over there at TCH Spring.
I'll take that seat, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Nick says thanks, Mike.
Well, we need to get some seats for this TCH Houston tournament too, because this thing is packed. And I hadn't.
The Trails Blazer series coming here.
Yes, it is in February.
Oh, wow.
I've got to talk to Alan about that, about getting us some free seats. Yes. The Texas Card House has a tournament series, although we have tournaments at pretty much every Texas Card House, 7 days a week. Big tournaments on the weekends, small ones throughout the week. But we also have something very special and cool. It's the Texas Card House Trailblazers series. And we're really the only card room in Texas who can have a series quite like this, because we're the only ones. The Texas Card House has 6 locations in 4 cities, and we're the only poker room even close to having that capabilities, which gives us a lot more abilities to do more things for the players, like tournament series. And the Trailblazer one is a good one. It's just started. They had the opener at TCH Social in Austin, and then it was in Spring, my home location, and then down in the Rio Grande Valley right after Christmas for the short haul. It will be in Dallas next in January at the end of this month, and then in February right back here in Houston, right before the rodeo.
3 5s, no. 5s and queens, 6 8. Wow.
Playing fast, boys.
I'd block this with the whole spin.
Yeah, I thought, you know, one of the special things about poker is I always like to say, I only play with my friends. You know, I play with, feel like the people in the Houston poker community are like my family, and none of them could be here tonight, but I'm glad you guys at least showed
Yeah.
up. What is it? Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you
yeah.
want some change.
We want to get those chips back in play. Bring them over here.
Let's see.
Throw that dust off.
Ooh,
You're getting like dents, so indentions in the front. I got the Stratolon under the gun.
Okay.
After I looked at my cards.
What? Rule breaker? Sweat in a bit. Sweat in a bit.
Yeah.
What you got?
I got Denver minus,
Which one?
Denver minus 6.5.
Oh, okay. Hope you win.
Sure, I need it.
Oh, they're at 5 now?
I'm in the stuff in the fourth quarter.
You should win it.
Feels like most of the action's going on
It
that
does.
side of the table.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're not scared down there. What is that room? Is that
That's a little
different room?
private room.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually the perfect spot for a
Looks
big
like
game,
it.
private game. It's actually a nice spot for a live stream area too. It's a little loud out here with all the crowd, but that's all right. This is still pretty amazing. But I do love this little private room over here.
Yeah, it looks like it's probably set up pretty good. 600.
The grifter.
Thank you guys for everything.
Thank you. You only messed up 7 times. You figure out where your mistakes were, and we'll go over them later.
We've seen you deal.
That is one thing that cracks me up. I was talking to Doug the waiter about this.
Doug the waiter, I haven't heard that name in McDonald's.
Well, we were talking about it. TCH Spring is a funny location. They got a funny dynamic there. Because a lot of the players who deal there are people that we've... Yeah, you want to do a bomb pot? You want to do a bomb pot? All right. $25 bomb pot. Let's do it. I will never say no because as far as I know, and I know very far, I'm the only player here who made the first ever World Series of Poker bomb pot final table. I finished 9th place.
How much was the buy?
That's
I think
pretty good.
Yeah, but
$1,500.
it wasn't the same bomb pot tournament like we thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
No, it was different than I thought. Yeah, it was a round of each, which I'm also a round of each champion. So it was a round of each tournament with a bomb pot in the middle. Actually, bro, I took this bracelet off this morning, and over breakfast I just casually said, "I'm not wearing my bracelet anymore." And my wife, my mother-in-law, my kids, everybody just goes, "You're not wearing your bracelet." Every time I consider not wearing it.
They ask you, why do you need the phone?
I mean, if I don't wear it, then I'm actually going to have to tell people more than I do now. You know, I don't have the bracelet on, but I am a
I
world.
played with you. I was sitting next to you.
I'm a world champion.
But that was the same tournament I knocked you out. That was a lot of fun.
Well, I have my shortcomings.
Check. 175.
Oh, sure. What's up, Mike?
One fold, 9 folds. 1 fold, 2 folds.
Bomb pots are a nice little variation to the game. You kind of throw it in to break up the monotony.
I don't like them.
175.
Murph doesn't like them. They're basically the same thing as high-low.
That's a good example. You want to win both sides.
Yeah, a split pot game. You gotta have two good hands. In high-low, you gotta have a good high hand and a good
Yep,
low hand. In
yep,
this
yep.
one, you just gotta have two good high hands.
Should be easier.
15.
And the club's on the
It is a little bit easier.
And a call.
nuts on top. And just 2 pair on the bottom.
Set of kings.
Yeah, scoop.
Yeah.
Got a straight on the bottom. 35.
Oh, 3-5. Yeah.
35 and diamond got
I was expecting you to win this one, not this one.
That's it, man.
They're chopping it. Okay, but I'll let you know the total.
2 pair. Diamonds are 2 pair, and I did have 3 pair diamonds.
Okay, so 65 is
Gamble.
Yambo.
Well, you had 2 cowboys. What are you gonna do? He's got a cowboy hat on. He gets 2 cowboys. He ain't folding. All right. Have you played on hijack poker yet, Murph?
Not yet. Not yet. I need
man.
to probably jump on, open up an account or whatever they call it.
Yeah, you should do it. It's real easy. Folks, if you don't know, Texas Card House has a new online poker product. It's called Hijack Poker. You download it in the App Store. This is very different from any other online poker app. Right now, it's strictly in Texas. You can deposit and withdraw your money at the Texas Card
Yeah,
House,
he
which is
blind
very
raised.
unique.
He called it. Looks like.
And there's plenty of small stakes right now. Texas Hold'em and pot limit Omaha action. It's the Hijack Poker app. Download it. We're giving away some prizes tonight associated with Hijack. Online poker was my first love. As far as the poker world goes, you can play it from your mobile device, on your phone, on your laptop. 6:30 in the morning, I'm playing Pot Limit Omaha in the toilet at my house. Come join me.
We do have a straddle. 10 on 2, 20 on 3. Yes.
So it's 340 or something. Shit.
I also play sometimes when I'm driving, and I gotta admit, that's a bad habit. I gotta get out of that. Or give me another driver.
My turn.
I had to fire my
Huh.
last driver. Oh shit.
And T2 hot start.
Here goes Murph.
$13.25.
You fold, you can't win.
I don't like to fold that hand though.
Kings. Okay. I got all red, so maybe I can get a.
But I know I'm dominated. I queen of hearts.
4, 6, 7, 8.
Hey, Jack 9 10. Where's the queen?
Oh, he's got a flush for it.
Did he get close?
Yep.
How much did he have? 3.
360.
18,
360. Well, that's an
King,
unfortunate
5,
one.
King 5 2.
Yeah. Both players had kings, but the danglers often matter in Omaha.
Nice hand, Kendrick. Do you want pretend you get the first option? Okay.
Under the gun has the first option. You know. Kendrick, you talking about going to Biloxi? Yeah, I'm thinking about it too. I'm gonna miss this first tournament, but I'm thinking about heading out there on Tuesday or so. My buddies Tattoo Bob and Rockets Will and Cody Ross, they're all out there already. I said, y'all go out there, and they said the first tournament, you can't miss it, Scott. I said, I bet I can. Y'all should just count your lucky stars. I'm giving y'all a chance to win a tournament before I get there. Start winning every damn thing. No, Will almost won that event last year.
7, 8, 9 calls. 1 fold. 2 calls.
They got a big tournament series going on in Biloxi right now. I'm ready to get down there for that. They have $3 million guarantees and a $500,000 mystery bounty.
Action starts on T2. Check. Check the route.
I'd like to win one of those millions before I head to TCH Dallas for
That'd
the
be
Trailblazer
nice.
series.
Check.
Have big fat pockets by the time we roll into the big D.
305. 9 folds. 305, some seat 8.
In the 305. And if you've been thinking about getting your feet wet in Omaha, don't worry. You ain't got to play with these crazy pot limit Omaha players here in Houston. Like I said, get on hijack poker, play a little 50 cent $1, 25, 50 cent PLO, just to get you started.
Oh.
I saw that king of diamonds.
Nice.
Thanks.
Do you play a lot of PLO at this Houston location?
Yeah. Mostly it's really.
You ever head out to the spring?
Yeah.
Yeah, we play there quite a bit.
But so far from me. Usually I play champions over there.
Yeah, I live right down the road from the spring location, so I'm there most of the time, but I definitely want to try to get out here once or twice a week.
I'm close to the champions.
Time rate is 40.
Yeah, the damn
One call.
the game's getting so good in spring. We're starting to get some of the Euro pros that usually hang it
3 calls.
downtown. They're driving out to spring.
Have you talked to Cyrus in a while? How's he?
Not since he lied and told me TG died.
I think you might have misunderstood him. I think
No, he told me TG died.
somebody probably gave him the bad info.
2:15. All right. Like the movie. 300 and a snap call.
Is that Russell Crowe? I don't know if I ever saw that one.
You never saw the movie 300 with Russell Crowe?
I don't think so.
Oh, damn, Eddie. Are you
That's
serious?
different than the Spartus movie, right?
Yeah.
I think I saw the Spartus one. Seven five.
Flush got it.
Perry system.
Button is correct.
Nice hand. I would have flopped a set of 8s on that one. We would have played a big one.
9 is adding on 1,000.
Would be all into?
I had 2 8s. Yeah, we were going to play for it if I was in there. You,
So
you
what's the
turned
story in
diamonds,
Denver?
though.
They lost outright.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I had a 4-team, 4-leg parlay. I hit all 3.
That was your last one?
It's always the case.
Yeah.
It's always the
Did
case.
you have enough time to hedge it?
Not flush
or
with the
whatever?
straight draw, not straight
You don't do that.
I should have hedged it.
Yeah. Guarantee yourself a little money.
You're right, I should have hedged it.
Well, you think the Longhorns got a chance to win the championship?
They had a hard time New Year's Day, didn't they?
They did. They had a hard time a couple of times. A couple of big games this
And New
year.
Year's Day, they played who? Arizona State or somebody?
Yeah, and they barely won that game. I don't have a lot of confidence in them. I'd like to see them win, but they're not very reassuring.
That's that right.
So with that being said, you take off.
5 players.
I mean,
I like Notre Dame to beat Penn State.
5 players.
you like Notre Dame to beat Penn? I didn't watch them today.
They play next week, right?
No, Notre Dame played.
They played. They beat Georgia.
Oh yeah,
yesterday.
they beat Georgia. Yeah.
Coach.
How come?
Georgia just did not look good.
3 of diamonds.
They was playing with their second string quarterback.
Yeah.
Yes. So 3 players.
Yeah, it's kind of weird when they got it set up to where once you get to the playoffs or the bowl games, the most,
7 picks.
because like the beginning of the college season, the games don't really matter because it's like big schools playing small schools blowouts, so the games don't matter that much.
2 bets, 1
Then you get to the point where the games actually matter
110.
and people stop playing because they're going to the NFL or whatever, you know. They make a lot of money though during them rivalry weeks, especially. Over at Texas A&M, whenever they played UT, oh my God, that stadium is huge. It's unbelievable.
2 bets, 200. 7 picks.
Good for him.
Flopped it. Now, Peter, I know I'm not even going to ask you because I know you're not going to Biloxi to play a poker tournament. You don't play them at all.
Well, Peter's excuse, they kind of cheated him last time he played poker tournaments.
I played my one tournament last decade, and they wouldn't let me run it twice. They wouldn't let me straddle, and they got mad when I went in blind.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Well, tournament players, they're
Yeah, they're
They're really good.
There's certain rules.
Yeah, they're very, very strict
it
on
kind
the
of
rules.
feels like, you know, like
and tournament players are way too good.
it kind of feels like if you're all playing a game on the playground, you and all your buddies, you made up some kind of game and you're all having a great time, everybody's playing. And then some player comes along and he's like, I want everybody to play by my rules. Everybody do
yeah.
my things my way. And the teacher says, everybody's got to do it by this guy's rules. Everybody's got to.
Yeah, he's doing it.
Tournaments take a lot of time. I understand if you have the time and stuff.
Yeah. Cash games, a lot less rules. We can mess around a little more.
Yeah, long term.
Alright, 9 raises to 50.
You just want to do it. You just want to win one vehicle.
1 fold.
You can never win that much cash.
3 calls.
I mean, no, actually, I did have that bracelet for a while, but he paid me back in like a month.
Hey, Joel, that's what I told him. Somebody said one day I didn't wear it. One day I didn't wear this bracelet, and they said, Scott, did you pawn your bracelet? And I said, there's no way I would pawn it, because I got buddies who would give me a lot more for it than I could pawn it for. They just do it out of pride, you know, or out of, just to spite me. I am going to stop wearing it, though. I got to get a new one.
Get one this summer.
Get a new one this summer.
New and improved.
You play?
Yeah, this summer I'll go to WSOP.
Where is it?
It's in Vegas.
Just say you get another one. Do you
You've
want
never
both
been to
of
the
them?
World Series of Poker in
I
Vegas?
haven't played yet. I'm too young for it.
How old are you?
I'm 27.
You're 27? You look 47. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. Are you really 27? Oh my God, bro. Well, you have a beard and glasses? I thought you were like 34. Wow.
I still have time.
Yeah. 27. Wow.
He was the guy in high school that bought the beer.
I still can't grow a beard that thick.
The kids in high school. How are we going to get beer tonight? Kenny looks like he's 21. Let Kenny buy it.
You said you're 27. Why did you say you're too young to play?
I mean, I still like, I just started playing poker like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
And Scott said we can't tell.
You play PLO pretty good already.
You're aggressive.
My 11-year-old Harry said he wants to play. You got to meet Harry. I did. And he hosts my game.
11-year-old?
Oh,
Nice.
that's fun.
Yeah. No, he's loving it. Harry said, watch him.
Don't do it.
Well, if you don't teach them poker, you're setting them up for failure. They got to learn how to gamble.
They have to.
Yeah.
I remember the first football game I took.
No, they got to
he
learn.
was actually figuring out.
They're-
He bet
You
10
can go around.
and the over. And he was counting the points at 9.
Well, everything in life is a gamble. You can choose to be ignorant about it, but it's all gambling. So you teach them how to learn how to gamble in a game and weigh risks and. Now I'm not telling you to give them daddy's credit card and let them go gamble online or anything. Get out of hand with it. But yeah, they should know how to wager and get value and assess value and assess risks.
That is true.
Three bet 60. 6 call. 8, 9 fold. And 2 call.
Yeah, Harry, he wants to play some cards.
3 player.
Were you there when they do a high card? No. Carl always gives them money to do high card.
3 checks. 3 checks.
Very cool.
Checks around.
Until Harrison, stop.
That's a good way to learn. That sounds like Carl.
Yeah.
Curtis.
2 bets 115. Two calls. And
Most they could lose is 115.
you can
Flush.
You call it. If you don't call it, I'll say.
flush 6.
Well, we were supposed to have Eddie Cruz with us tonight. I wish he could have
That
been
would have
here.
been good.
Well, that's what I
That's
like.
fun.
That's one of the many things I like about Texas Card House is they hire local. And so usually when the dealers aren't in the box dealing, when they have their day off, they play cards with you. Eddie Cruz, he's a comedian from right here in Texas, but he always moonlighted as a card dealer. Now he's
I thought Eddie Murphy was a comedian.
Yeah, right?
yeah, but he doesn't do stand-up anymore. He's an actor.
Yeah, he's doing it, yeah. And the king.
Does that have to stay up?
So we got a raise from 60 to 30. 7 calls. 9 calls.
Yeah, my wife took my kids to go play bingo.
Basically the same game we're playing, just with different numbers.
5
Just
players.
different numbers. Yeah.
Different numbers.
Yeah, my Reagan, my daughter, her boyfriend is.
9 bets 100. 1 raises to 300. 2 folds. 3 folds.
No, I'll take a second break.
Now I saw a deal recently where they said,
Just like?
okay.
That might be unlucky. That might be unlucky. Somebody else might get
You
it.
got to flip it upside. Yeah, flip it upside down.
Yeah. There you go. Now you're a Texan. Now you're texting.
Power of holding. 400.
Good hand, good hand.
I don't know if I like the idea of you giving a hat to a guy that doesn't know the proper hat maintenance.
Well, he's learning. He's
Okay.
learning.
Is it set of jacks?
I didn't. I had 2 pair, but it wasn't a great 2 pair, you know. And this
Yeah, I
dealer
can do
is
it.
quick.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, you're good.
I got it.
Okay, so 3 forward. 4 ranges 50.
Richard Brown,
Sorry, 6 ranges 50. 7 calls.
Grace Allen,
8 calls. 1 50. And 2 calls. 4 flyers. 9 trips. 6 trips, 350. 7 folds, 9 folds.
Now, Joel, the first night we met, did we talk about the Houston Rodeo Barbecue Cook-Off?
I don't believe so.
Do you go to the cook-off every year? For some reason, I thought we had a long conversation. That must have been with somebody else about it, but that's cool.
You have a
You got to get passes to a good booth or something.
I usually have a few different friends at different booths. I bounce around a couple.
We're talking about sponsoring one maybe next year.
Oh, that'd be
Well, they're
fun.
hard to get into, though. There's a long list, right?
Yeah.
You're like, but I know people.
Just like you.
Yeah.
Your first skit.
All right, so sorry, actually gonna be on one. Yep, fold. 2 calls, 3 folds, 6 calls, 7 calls, 8 calls, 9 raises, 50. 2 folds. 6 calls.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
I guess they do a dealer change every 30 minutes or so.
Probably.
That was good. That was it.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to grab your nuts and say, yeah, call. I didn't do it the hand before.
That was backdoor flush. I mean, maybe he got it.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Hey, he said keep the room on. Yeah. The red one's back. $25 bond?
Yeah, let's do it. These bomb pots are just another way for us to gamble a little bit more.
I never bet on bomb pots.
You never bet on them?
Even if I have nuts on the flop. I keep checking.
That's crazy talk, bro.
I haven't known you that long.
Never bet on bomb pots.
That means
Sounds
you
like
can't-
fake news.
That means you can never beat me in bomb pots. You
Sounds
don't
like
wanna do
fake
that.
news. You can never
Never
beat
bet,
me.
I call. Until the river.
If you only do that, then you could never beat me.
It's
Because
impossible.
When I have it on both words. I always have bad beat from bomb pot, that's why I don't want to bet. I will call you, but not bet. No.
Sounds like a young version of Coach. He
When I
always
get
says,
there,
"Oh,
sometimes I just skip the whole thing.
Well, that's one way to play it.
Yeah.
But like you said, you're young. You may change your way of thinking after a while.
And maximum I call one bomb for 90. What's it gonna do?
I think Scott checked."
Yeah, I checked.
Loose. No. Oh, sorry.
Well, these bomb pots have done exactly opposite of what we wanted.
Yeah, no action. No action on that.
We had enough action just going the way we were going. Guess who's back? Back again.
Missed the bomb pot. If you want to feel like you played, you can give Scott 15 and give me 10. That'll be your 25.
Other way, other way. You see that little tag? That
The bow.
that's the front.
The bow's in the back.
There's a little bow, like. Let me see it.
If you look inside, you'll see the white bow.
Yeah, right there. That little part
That's
that
in the
goes in the
back.
back.
We look at all those diamonds out there, solid.
You see this? Scott. I didn't bet the whole way. Yeah, but I'm not gonna bet. I have the flop.
Well, yeah, that's not. Yeah. I wouldn't. You're not supposed to bet this hand. You're not supposed to bet that hand.
Even if I, diamonds, I won't bet. I'll
Well,
wait till the river.
well, it is a strategy.
It can create the board on the bottom, and then I don't know if I'm good on both.
Well, it is a strategy. But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter what the game is. If one man is going to proceed throughout the game,
Only bet in the nuts.
hoping to not, for bad things not to happen, proceeding with caution, and I'm proceeding into this game saying, I made the World Series final table. I'm the best. I'm very confident. Well, you can't beat me. It's just, you know what I mean?
Bomb pot, I always play like this. I will go all in three flop, every on the
Look, I'm going to spend my whole life trying to talk you in to loosening up. I'm never going to try to talk you into tightening up.
And even if you flop the notes and you have so many outs, still be.
Okay. Am I first or Peter first? I see 2 10s.
Oh, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 10. over
Okay.
there. Sorry. I'm glad Kendrick wanted that seat. And I said, I'm going to jump over to 1. That way I can at least find out what he's going to do right off the bat. I can either get involved or I can fold and watch the fireworks.
There you go.
Good luck, Nick Waters.
I think you'll probably win this one.
Most likely.
catch on the road.
Ace 10, ace 10.
Both product. Oh, that was a good turn.
Nice hand.
SM.
Easy for raising. I have a set.
Both things are jack bluffs. And first thing we have jack is
Your son has a game on ESPN? Really? Who's he play for? Alcorn State. All right.
All right.
For sure. We'll
That's
check it out.
awesome.
Oh, sorry. man.
You're good.
Yeah. Daddy playing poker on TV at night, son playing football on the next day. What's up, Justin?
Did you go out of town for Christmas?
No, I stay pretty much in town.
Go visit family?
Yeah, my sister's in the Woodlands, so I went up there Christmas Eve. It was kind of quiet, but good.
They all kept around.
You should not trade my games. I flop this trade with a set.
Yeah, Peter, you went out to your house in Fredericksburg for Christmas, didn't you? A couple of days before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Give a free out.
Wearing shorts on Christmas, all the Christmas parties.
Yeah.
I couldn't bring out all my good sweaters.
Yeah, I was playing golf like 2 days before Christmas, 78 degrees or something like that.
You get your grandson on the four-wheeler in Fredericksburg? That's fun.
Only thing beats me loves it.
Priority cylinder.
One more dinner.
3 on the button. You're supposed to raise and ask for the card before the flop.
Yeah, I think a lot of people headed out to Biloxi. Will and Bob and them. I mean, $400 buy-in tournament this weekend with $1 million guaranteed for first. It'll go well over that.
Yeah, that brings a lot of people out.
Yeah, down. I stayed here. We don't go out on New Year's. I'm afraid of drunk drivers and all that. Oh, sure.
Shiner?
No, I've still got a shiner, but
I thought we were going to talk about your wife and domestic violence.
anybody want a shot?
Sure. What kind you having?
Jameson?
I'll do vodka.
Really?
Yeah.
Eddie may want something. You think?
He might.
Let's do vodka, tequila, Jameson.
Okay. Any kind of vodka in particular?
Or no, you had a Woodford Reserve
Tito's,
earlier.
Grey Goose.
Give me. I'll take a Woodford instead, and one for Joel as well.
Okay. You want the vodka chill?
Yeah, please.
You want the whiskey shots chill? Or no, straight up?
I wish you wouldn't have asked me because I want to sound like a hard ass and say no, straight up.
Straight
But
up.
chilled sounds chill. I kind of like that.
All right.
I can be bougie with my Woodford. Tatiana, would you like something to drink? You sure? Tequila or something? Fireball. All right.
All right, so 2 Woodfords chilled and a Grey Goose chill.
All right. Let me see if Kendrick, you want something to drink?
Alright guys, no cell phone use at the table. If you need to use your phone, step on stage.
Okay. Sorry, we were getting a little lax with the rules. Remember when you almost died in Vegas? We didn't let that happen though. Bro, we're standing there talking just normally. 117 degrees, perfectly normal day. I slept the whole night before, got up, had a nice workout. Chris had been up for like 3 days. He got to Vegas and he like partied for 3 days straight, never took a nap or anything. And then the heat got to him, the dude just fell out. We called 911, they showed up, they're like, we've seen this before. They took his blood pressure and all his vitals sky high, and they're like, you'll be all right, just sign this waiver. I'm like, what?
Sign the waiver.
Yeah, they're signing the waiver, and I'm like, he's just passed out on the floor with a little oxygen, nasal cannula. But he just got worn out, bro. 3 days, he's not a young buck anymore, he's in his 40s. He shaves his head, but when that gray stubble grows out, you can tell the age in him.
Yeah, he was major dehydrated.
Yeah, that's my boy, though. I've been playing cards with Chris for a long time.
Alright, Danny, I was trying to move the cuts onto the card and then put Danny, 7 Chris,
Yeah, it's just a flip. A card got flipped.
a fourth day when I was trying to move his cards to the store, do I replace cards?
You flipped it?
Yeah.
When I was trying to move it onto the store, that fourth day.
Yeah, you did that. This is the initial deal, right?
Yeah.
First burn, 7 of spades. Law and order every time.
It's usually like this one. Alright, it's just 25. C9 is 25. You can go 135. 135.
Houston, heads up.
All right, let's get serious. I feel like some of you have snuck in this hand with subpar holdings
Like me?
just to gamble a bit.
cards, please? For no reason. Let me see some cards for no reason.
You don't usually do it.
You got me tipping? 25?
They had a rule apparently.
That's the rule at Champions. I got tipped to deal with
Oh, they
25.
do? Here they are really super all.
It's called the Waters rule.
I think someone got
The
fired.
Waters rule. So, that Trailblazer series that I was talking about, I talked about the Trailblazer series, but I did not talk about the Trailblazer team. Yeah, we're, so basically, right after I won the bracelet, and I was in Vegas, I met with the Texas Card House people, and they said, you know, we'd like to,
Can I reach better?
we'd like to have representation out here. We'd like to have a team, you know.
No, it's a blind raise.
It's blind rule.
What?
He's asking.
No double straddle. You can raise in the dark if you want.
Alright. How much can I make it?
It makes
Straddle's 10, so you can make it 50.
15?
C1 straddle.
you did a one extra card.
Good, I don't want that card anyway.
Group pot, yeah. Should be 45, right?
We used to worry about.
This should be 45. Group pot.
He's gonna put me all in anyway.
Yeah, but
We're gonna test the look of his hat, sir.
well, that was the thing, Peter, was the Trailblazer team basically started with me. I'm the first, you know, ambassador, but we're gonna have plenty more. Not only me, but we've added my wife Tia to the team since we've started. She's been playing some tournaments at the Trailblazer Series and in Austin. Not quite as many as I have, but we've started with me and her, and we have many more to add. We're gonna have Trailblazers in every city.
Trailblazer team?
Yeah, Trailblazer team, Trailblazers in every city, playing every series, doing all the live streams. $200.
Before I go all in, I'm gonna have my shot first.
Grey Goose Chill.
One bourbon.
Just in time.
I'm gonna take my time and think about this, okay?
You think long, you think wrong.
That's right.
I'll pay for everybody.
I just wanna enjoy this.
Big shot.
That's
Looks like a
that's
drink.
fucking monster right there.
It looks like a drink.
Gentlemen, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's. Right? Hold on a second.
I'll drink water.
Let me get his over there. Thank you so much, Scott.
Oh, we didn't wait for Murph. You want to wait till Murph?
Yeah.
Can I bottle?
Happy New Year's.
Alright, C3 is all in.
Well, we'll do another one with Murph, I guess.
Happy New Year's, guys.
Happy New Year. I don't want to drink mine as a shot, so
6 calls, 6 and 9, C9 calls.
it's 275.
Hope I win this one, gentlemen. Play a little longer with you guys. Nope. That should be me though. The hands I'm getting. Not good. Twice? I never look.
Or
I never look. I'm just like, wait.
voice is good. Yeah,
Oh,
Jack
man.
is good.
You wanna go twice? Yeah, we can twice. Okay, see?
Oh, the first card I picked out.
Oh, 3 jacks.
Oh my God!
Six.
Yeah, ace jack, ace jack.
Nice hand, Nick Waters. Eddie Murphy, we ordered you a tequila, but
I like it. There's a perfect
It's gone.
she didn't bring it. We're gonna. I didn't drink this yet because I was waiting for your
Okay.
tequila. I just took a sip of it.
Sounds good.
Oh, wow.
I just remembered because we drank tequila the other day.
Yeah.
You drank
That was
tequila.
pretty
I
good.
drank bourbon.
Stop there.
That was good tequila, too. I was telling
What was
Nick,
it?
I think it was Don Julio.
Oh, Don
Or something
Julio.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's the good stuff. I just don't drink tequila that much. If I'm gonna drink it, it's gonna be Don Julio. That's for sure. The cheap tequila put me in the hospital.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like the cheap stuff too much.
I don't think I could do it. I guess I gotta be bougie with the tequila as well.
On our anniversary, Andy took several shots of tequila down there.
Nice.
Tulum
The
tequila.
homegrown tequila.
Oh, I'm in shock. Still here.
Did you really not look at that hand?
Honestly, got it.
That's awesome.
It was the best hand, to be honest. It was so good.
You have it live. Just feeling good, guys, from the shot.
I can't call 120 with this hand. I've already made a couple of loose calls.
I would have folded 125. I don't mind.
Murph, I was telling him about the Trailblazer team when you were gone.
I like it. Who's on the team?
Just me and Tia right now, but we're going to add more. We're going to add a few more Houston players I've got in mind and a few more from each city. It's going to be good. Yeah, by this summer, by the World Series, we're going to have a handful of players, handful of Texas Card House Trailblazers.
You got to get that Sonny on that team. He's a good tournament player.
Sonny's definitely on my list.
Get David on there.
Well, these are all, all my Stallion brothers.
Oh, that's true.
We're the best tournament poker players in Houston already as it was, as
That's
it is.
true. Now you can double dip.
I think that is one of the things that helped inspire Texas Card House to say, hey, we want a team too. And that was the idea.
I bet you did a lot.
Yeah,
to
when we
help that go along.
when we were doing the Mattress Mac Poker Stallions summer, that was the idea.
Yeah.
That there were going to be other teams develop, and
Okay.
maybe a league
gentlemen,
someday,
one more time.
like the
That'd be
NFL or something.
One more time, gentlemen. Need some luck. Definitely need some luck. Once, twice. Twice?
But not. Set of jacks.
8, 9.
8, 9. Oh, 8, 9, but I didn't see the 7.
Definitely.
Ace. King, 10.
Not straight.
King, queen.
King, queen, straight. Chop it up again. Well, he's got a lucky green hat on.
Who gave him that friggin' hat?
I mean, he had mad. I just consistent.
I'm saying I'm consistent.
You always look twice?
Unless I'm in there with a ripper, then we always go. Yeah, we rip it, then we just stay.
Even though if I got the notes, I could give them my phone for twice. I would.
Yeah, so I'm saying with you, because I know you go twice, I'll go twice. If I'm ahead or behind.
That's the way I do. Even though if I got the nuts, I'll still go twice.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I feel like I don't know how to say no, but I'm like, yeah, I love you. That's why I'm gonna say no, I love you, kind of like.
Both of them are really good together. Still here, gentlemen.
Still rolling.
Still here. Excuse me?
You want to put the 10 on?
Of course you do.
He's on a hot streak.
He'd be foolish not to.
I think it's the
That was
goose.
good tequila.
It's the goose.
The goose.
Yeah.
I'm holding back on this Woodford until I get Murph some tequila.
There you go.
Definitely put up your sinuses.
I use jalapenos for that. I eat jalapenos and onions really every day. I eat them with eggs in the morning. I eat them with chicken. My favorite food is Tex-Mex.
And chilaquiles.
I do love chilaquiles. Me and Peter go eat breakfast by the Texas Card House in Spring. They got a little place in the parking lot, La Patrona.
La Patrona.
La Patrona.
They have good breakfast.
Yeah.
They do. I always get the chilaquiles.
He looks at the menu for like 10 minutes, and then always goes and chilaquiles.
Yep. Sometimes I add an egg or two. Sometimes I add a little protein.
That's the place we went for lunch. Me, you, and AJ went for lunch there one time. Yeah. It was good.
Y'all went for lunch? Y'all didn't invite me?
No, you shut up. It was right when you got back from Vegas.
Oh, yeah, a few months ago.
Yeah.
AJ the chemist. He's been winning a lot.
Yeah, he does.
Nice hand, Kendrick.
Big pot.
Wow.
Everything else calls you.
It's such a brick card to me. Any other card.
Very nice. Kendrick sticking with that pure aggression. Got through on the. Did you have you had a pair of aces beat?
Flush draw, you know, the other side. Had a pair. Flush your straight on the other side.
Yeah.
What's that?
Peter raised in the dark.
Hopefully have little ones.
Shadow 30.
No, it's a blind race.
No, I thought it was a shadow. Yeah, and call race.
Look,
Race 9, 140 again.
I think you're only actually in for 5, Nick.
Yeah, just 5.
Oh, that's what.
Cool.
I need to step off just for a second, keep them entertained.
All right. We will. I'll make sure they behave themselves.
remind them about his bracelet, please.
Yes. Well, it's a cold, hot day in Vegas. That's good. Holy smokes. What do they got, Nick? It's green. Pocket queen. Done it. I'll check.
Murph.
Ooh, on the turn.
Oh wow,
What I have
forceful.
this hand? Ace 10 of diamonds, Jack deuce of club. I still missed.
You better be glad you missed.
No, I want to hit queen of diamonds. I want to hit queen of diamonds. That's it.
Oh, I see.
I rolled first roll. For 100 bucks, why not?
So I got a little theory about that.
Yeah.
I never make straight flushes. It's so rare for me to make a straight flush. So rare. I gotta flop it. But now I play with a lot of guys who got more money than they know what to do with. And they have more money than me and they have less life. They're older than me, but they only got a few years left with a lot of money. So whenever I get
I give Murphy 30 years easy.
Thank you, Peter.
Whenever I
Thank
see
you,
a straight
Peter.
flush draw, I'm thinking, man, that's a lot of money. I'm just going to fold it and get away. But you take my buddy Bill Winkleman, for an example. Got a lot of money and only a little bit of time left on this earth. If he sees a straight flush opportunity, he's not passing it up. He's got all the money in the world. He's going for it, and he gets them every once in a while. I'm not that rich or old yet.
I folded straight so many times and I got it every time.
I mean, I'm 46, but I'm not, I'm not young like you are.
Sometimes you gotta fold it. If someone is spotting it.
Yeah.
Fold one time, it was a big part out of one. I hit a straight flush on the river. And I was there to return. I had to
Wow.
call one more time. And he called.
Well, like I said, you got to figure out. I got to ask my buddy Bill, but there's some kind of there's some kind of formula,
No, it was
like
open-ended.
years left on this earth, amount of money, and how many outs you have. You mix it all together, and you come out with if I call or fold.
That's fireman math right there. That's good shit.
That is true.
I wouldn't fold this one for all the tea in China. How much is it? 200. I call.
He said it's not folding straight.
So we got
Yeah, World Series of Poker. I'm pretty modest about it, but I'll tell you, yeah, I won it in 2023. Round of each. I hate for you to embarrass me like this, but yeah, it's a World Series of Poker bracelet. I mean,
Others holds on the button.
It was just as good as 4 blank cards. It was just as good.
That many people, yeah.
check. Murph, I told him to bring you that Don Julio.
Did you? We
Yeah.
get it?
Hey, Scott, this is a named hand in Omaha. You hand it to him, please. See if anyone can figure out what it is before the...
You know I got to take a look at it.
I'll tell you what it is.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you the story behind it.
I think I know it.
Anyone think of a named hand in Omaha?
The cheerleader.
Pocket rocket.
No, it's not the cheerleader.
It is.
Oh yeah, it was the cheerleader. Yeah, it was 2468. Yeah, yeah.
2468.
Yeah, 2468.
I could be checking ace. I did check aces before.
Go to the hand.
I almost folded 3 plus.
Double board feel going on.
How you doing, dealer?
Doing good, thanks.
Finally get
You gotta deal with the stars, sorry.
As soon as you get good.
Oop, missed the star on that one.
Now, when I went to the restroom, I checked the comments section on TCHLive and I saw,
Watch out.
and I know who we got to give our one of our big prizes. Our big prize for the night.
Okay.
We got to thank Mike Traylor, the manager over at TCH Spring. He provided the prize for us tonight, and he gave us a good one. He gave us a swag bag, which is basically a bag full of swag. It's self-explanatory.
Makes
TCH swag. Now, I mean, a couple of hats, t-shirts, and hoodies from Texas Card House. We got the nice emblem. I'm not wearing it tonight because I got the suit on. I checked.
Okay.
Everybody.
But the TCH Spring location and manager Mike Traylor, they've provided us with a swag bag full of TCH gear and a free tournament buy-in to their 100K No Limit Texas Hold'em tournament at the end of this month. Has multiple flights. You can choose which one you want to play. They're $300.
Oh, thank you.
I'll bet the pot limit.
175 times 5 is
Okay.
875.
Thank you.
So we're going to give away one seat to the TCH Spring 100K at the end of this month. Multiple flights. It's 100K guaranteed in the prize pool, which means it'll probably get at least 150, which means the first place prize is going to be somewhere around 30K. I'll bet the pot limit.
21.
And the award goes to my buddy AC Curry.
Oh, good.
Y'all know AC, he's always at all the tournaments, plays hard, supports hard. He's always on Facebook on the Scott and Will Poker Show, giving support to anybody who makes a final table anywhere. AC, we love you, brother.
2100.
You get the prize tonight. Thank you, Mike Traylor and the TCH Spring for that prize.
Call.
Yeah, I just got the nuts here.
Nut clubs and
a 10.
10s and 4s on the bottom. Base. We're going to chop it.
AC Curry, that's you, brother. Take that $300,
Board on the top, man.
jump into that tournament,
Just here.
win that
Nice.
thing. We love you, brother. Thank you for the support.
The board on the top? Because you didn't have any other
Murph, you got your shot?
Yeah.
You already took it?
No, it's just for that. Cheers.
Cheers, 2025, brother.
Yes, sir. Cheers here,
Nick, you got
Mr.
another drink
Waters.
over there? What are you drinking?
He mixed it up.
Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
This looks like one of them.
Cranberry juice.
You shot it?
Woo! Goodness.
That Woodford tastes so good, I don't want to shoot it.
Oh, God.
Yeah, everyone just go ahead and wipe them over one more time if you don't mind.
Rescan, folks. That's yours.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right, everyone's good. Thank you. And one fold.
AC Curry, $300 tournament seat. I'm gonna try to give away some prizes every week. Like I said, at least a cowboy hat, at least one tournament seat. I mean, that's $300 value right there.
I want to get a nice cowboy hat.
All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna get you one. You want to go with me to the hat store? I'll take you over there with me.
I'm down.
It's right here on Richmond. It's called the Hat Store. It's just a few blocks away, and it's a Houston. What do you call that? A Houston landmark. It's been there for many years. They sell great cowboy hats. They have a new luxury men's store right next door that they just opened. I'll take you over to the hat store and I'll get you a new hat. I want all my poker players to be, you know, wearing the proper hats. I do.
If you take them to the hat store, I'll take them to the sweater store.
Yes. I'll take you to the hat store. We'll do it on YouTube and shit.
I do like the sweater.
Because,
I like the Halloween one. All those ones. Yeah, I saw it. That was amazing.
well, I love the way you played Omaha. You play Omaha, so you're invited every week. The 17th is the next one. Don't worry, we're saving you a seat, brother. And I'm sorry I said you looked old. But you do, you know that. Just kidding. You look kind of old though, right? Older than your age. I had a buddy in high school who was like that. Like Murphy said, we'd always elect him to go in and try to buy the beer when we were underage. You look distinguished. I have gray hair now, so I look distinguished too. Are you married? Nice.
I got married young. How long have you been married?
Well, young is.
I was married at 20, 21. 21, so almost 4 years.
Does your wife play Omaha? Does your wife play cards? She doesn't. You should bring her up here though.
She doesn't like to wait.
Well, bring her up next time. We'll have dinner. Get her some of this Don Julio Murphy's drink.
There you go.
She'll be liking poker by the end of the night.
She has to.
1,200 is about 12 even. Yes, we told it. 6 calls. 7. You got 5 of them. 9 calls.
What do you think about this crazy stuff?
12.
What would Will want on the river?
Have you played yet?
To a diamond.
Y'all play Hold'em or you play Omaha? He wins all the time? Now, that's not fair, though. You can't make a man play against his woman. That ain't fair.
1,000?
I say I only like to play with my friends, but with your woman, it's a different story.
What is it?
He's got ace 9, trip 9.
Oh, I had a straight.
7 8's a straight for the outside.
He got.
I folded the better straight to do
I don't know, so-
You're out, bud.
That's what.
I had
Any other reason I fold.
Check out straight, king high straight.
A nut club.
That's your outside there.
Only reason maybe ball.
King high straight.
All right.
Nice hand, bud.
With it, so. Nice bet, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Big one.
That one people call. I was like, if I get the nut club, that's it.
Thank you.
How's that, Murph?
Thanks, Peter.
How's the second?
Come back.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Come back? Yeah. No, he's coming.
Never made nut. I still made +9 then he did.
Do you know what time, how late you planning to play?
12 or so?
He says 12 or so.
Till he has all the chips. That's what he said.
I mean, if I can bust Murphy, I'm not gonna make him reload. I'm just gonna.
Gonna bust him. Send me home.
That was, I kind of hated it. I wanted to put it on the flop, but I don't think he's going away. Because I also had a wrap. 7, 8, 9, like that. Was a backdoor flush.
Okay.
Other than the same.
Oh, I probably should have straddled. I didn't look. I looked.
2 calls, 3 calls.
Yeah. Sorry, Peter. I forgot to straddle. I looked after.
6 calls.
Now, is your wife watching you play tonight?
No. She doesn't even know I was playing live.
Well, you're gonna have to show her this live stream tomorrow.
1 calls, 2 folds.
She doesn't play at all, so she doesn't even know any rules.
She don't even know you're playing.
She understands money. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Of course, the way you play. I don't know. Does she have any heart problems or anything like that?
The best is,
You know.
the best is the guy we know on the north side. He tells his wife, and his wife thinks he's great. He always tells her he wins. Here's 200, I won. Here's 150, I won.
That's a good old trick.
Why up?
That's a good trick. All right. I lied.
1 calls. Three players. Excuse me, 6. 3 players. Checks.
I lied when I said I don't go for straight flushes.
That's funny.
Finally.
What'd you have, 2 9s or something?
I finally got you.
You bluffed? Son of a biscuit.
Bluffer.
I finally got you.
Yeah, 12 o'clock's good.
Scott,
The
it took
bluffer.
me a year. It took me a year.
Well,
Look, it was a small little pot, it was a friendly little pot, but I finally got you.
yeah, but you forgot to tell me the bet was still on.
No.
That's what I do to my kids. I always tell them, game is always on. I forgot, we had a deal.
Oh, you made a bet with him last year that you could bluff
If
him?
he was gonna,
and you just
he
won?
said he wanted my hat, and I said, well, you got to bluff me out of it.
Oh,
I got
so,
the hat.
so
He
he's
got
trying
the-
to keep your hat
He
now.
got the hat, but he wanted to keep his word, his part of the deal
Oh, okay.
up. So he bluffed me.
Finally did it. Big blinds here. Small blinds here. And you,
You're the small blind this
Oh, you did?
next first.
Oh, yeah.
all right, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to tell y'all about a couple of more promotions that were going on with the Texas Card House and Hijack Poker before it gets too late. Because this is a good one. If you just download the Hijack Poker app, put it on your phone, open an account, you then get a free entry and 2 free hours of live play at any Texas Card House location. And there's 6 of them in 4 cities:
All you got to do is download the app.
Austin, Houston, Dallas, and the Rio Grande Valley. If you just download the Hijack Poker app onto your phone, open up an account, when you walk into any Texas Card House, you get your free $10 daily fee
Whenever someone
covered.
tells you that, they just take it.
First
Just take the whole
2
thing.
hours of poker, free. That's a $50 value for basically anybody who,
Slow down.
not to mention, when you sign into the Hijack Poker app, if you put in promo code Fireman99, you get an extra $10. So right there's about $50 to every person who gets on the
Whole wrap
Hijack.
is a mess, So I don't even have a pair.
Happy birthday.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Add the whole wrap. 8, 10, queen, king.
Oh my god.
I have to bet though.
Thank you.
Did you bet? 9, jack, 4, add 8, 10, queen, king.
Well, it's, what'd you have?
Sorry,
8 Jack,
Scott.
Queen, King? Wow.
9, jack, 4 on the flop.
Uh-huh.
Add 8, 10, queen, king.
Oh, yeah, that's a big hand right there.
Number 7.
Well, that goes back to your strategy of calling. You see, where I'm a little bit different with you is
There's
that
already $60 in the pot, so I have to bet something.
So you
Yeah,
had
yeah.
vodka
You got
and
you
put
got to
the
bet the whole
cranberry
way.
with
You
it?
got to pump that one up.
If there was like
Is that what it was?
7,000, then I would check just to
The
see.
cranberry with the vodka?
No.
No, someone bet, then I go.
Are you a picky vodka drinker, or are
Yeah.
you like it has to be Grey Goose, or it has to be, you know, Russian
You're pretty
from
good at putting the
1990
pressure on.
or
It's hard with
earlier?
somebody like Kendrick because he's, you know, it's hard to be the aggressive one when he's being aggressive. You know, it's like two people with the same
You're right.
strategy.
You're
It
right.
becomes a little hard. You got to say, what do I got to do differently?
Yeah, true.
that's what I said.
I've
I
said
don't
that
wanna bluff,
before.
mostly.
I've said that before. Who
what?
actually like?
Not
Yeah,
bluff, but
yeah.
aggressive for sure.
Yeah, you're definitely aggressive.
I like that saying. It's going to take you to the same place.
Would you agree with us, Scott?
What's that?
Whatever you drink, if it's vodka, Jameson, tequila, whatever it's gonna be called, it's all gonna take you to the same place. And nobody likes the taste of alcohol. The actual taste of alcohol. No one likes.
I don't know, because I hear people say, now, I'm not that much of an expert on it anymore, thank goodness.
Yeah, you don't drink that much.
When I used
No.
to drink a lot, then I
Some
used
great
bluff.
research back in the day.
I've researched it a lot, but I've forgotten most of everything I researched. But you know, some people say when they drink tequila, I get mean, or I drink whiskey, I get mean, or I drink wine coolers, I'm a little bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what they say. Wine makes me horny.
I don't like the taste.
I don't know if I really needed to know that.
Murphy's like, I just watched you drink a glass of wine at dinner.
Yeah. You asked me to join you for a glass of wine. What's going on?
Would you like a glass of African easy next?
Wine and oysters. Let's have dinner. Oh, where's Paul been lately?
Busy.
Hadn't seen
I
him
like
in a
that.
while. I did too. I miss Paul.
He hasn't paid much at the end of the year and just busy with his business.
He has his hands full having that girl a couple of years ago. He's an older guy to begin with.
Oh, I got
like the
young
taste of
kids.
whiskey.
Yeah, but
They keep me
Oh.
young. I like them.
Paul's 66 and you're saying a baby.
That's true. Yes, I'll take another Shiner. Murph, you want another Don Julio?
Nah, I don't want Don Julio. I'll buy him a Shiner, and I'll have a Shiner.
It depends on
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Like if I'm going to a party, I like tequila more.
Don't give him wine.
You want a shot or something?
Uh,
Hold on, Joel. I didn't ask about what we needed. I asked about what we wanted. Kendrick,
The only reason.
do you drink at all? I didn't think so.
Good for you.
Hey,
It doesn't give me a hangover.
Oh yeah, water cranberry is like decent. Like if I want to just chill.
How can you say vodka doesn't give you a hangover?
It doesn't. There's not that much sugar in there.
Oh, it's sugar that gives you a hangover?
Two Shiners?
As a matter of fact, if you go with Tito's, there's absolutely no sugar.
Kendrick, what's the deal? Do you make yourself go in and put a workout out at the, or put in a
Could make
workout at
sense.
the gym before you go to the card table, or what's the deal there?
I can't work. No sugar in there either. No major hangover.
I thought the dark liquors always had a lot of sugar.
Well, it depends on the alcohol.
300 or so?
255 is
Okay, thank you. Hey, there he is, Vinny.
Vinny,
You
the
remember
Marine.
Scotty?
I didn't know you were hanging out here with. They put you on camera. You should have shaved, man.
Oh, I should have shaved. You're right, Vinny. You're right.
That's like a better half over there.
Oh yeah. She's looking good as always.
You're supposed to win
She's
the
a
tournament.
beautiful lady.
Huh?
You were supposed to win the tournament.
You know, I can't come back.
Did you, Cat? Way to go. Good for you. That's awesome.
End up going to Austin when they open the one up there.
Oh yeah, I love TCH Social in Austin. It's. I don't know how you could ever, if you're a football fan or a UFC fan, any kind of sports fan, and you live anywhere close to Austin,
You need
that
to go
is
there.
TCH Social is where I would watch every sporting event from
They have-
here on out.
They have TVs all over the place.
It's bigger. It's huge. They fit. I don't know. I just like to make up numbers. 100 tables. I don't know what it is. They got like 100 tables. It's huge, bro. It's beautiful, yeah. Lights on the ceiling, high ceilings, you know, a big bar in the middle,
All
golden
brand
bar.
new.
It went all out.
Beautiful. Oh,
Well,
it's
they got a lot of competition. I should say one, but it sounded like
that's the main you know, that's the headquarters for TCH, and it's the finest poker room in Texas without a doubt. Playing a little 5-5
Ace and deuce on top.
PLO.
Kings on the bottom.
that's your game. PLO.
I hope so. So,
All right, good luck, Bobby.
thanks, Vinny.
Take
Take
care.
care.
Thank you.
Nice hand, Nick.
I really got to say thank you to the security guards from TCH. They always take care of me, man. Pretty good security guards. Walk me to my car at night. They wouldn't dare let my wife or another woman walk to her car on their own. You know, they walk them out at night.
That's a good thing to have.
It's
That
a good
is
thing to
awesome,
have.
yeah.
I do like them a lot. Good people.
Okay.
Alright, they're $3 each.
You got them,
Okay.
Murph? I don't have any
Hold on, guys.
reds.
Guys, hold on. I got this one.
You got it? Okay.
No, oh, thank you, Nick. You didn't have to do that.
Thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
My pleasure, guys.
And I want to go back to flopping sets and all that cool shit. I mean,
Top set first hand.
first hand.
Top
Flop
set specials.
sets.
Cheers.
Easy game. Thank you, Murph.
Cheers, Nick. Thank you, Nick.
My pleasure, guys.
265.
And my trunk is full of Shiner, Bach, and Lone
That's
Star.
more of a lager, right?
Yes.
It's
Yeah, it's
a
a little darker than a.
it's a Texas Amber style. This is the thing about live streams. I want to call here just to give you some action. This is a really bad hand.
One folds.
How much is it?
265.
The only reason why I'm gonna call because they give me action.
3 bucks.
I like to give action, they give me action. You know what I mean?
3
That's
bucks.
right. So by that note, if somebody doesn't give you action, then you do not give them action, correct? That is correct. Tight players get no love.
They shouldn't. They really shouldn't.
What's up, Alan? Sure, yeah. Just holler at us when we got a couple minutes left. I'll say something.
I don't even have a prayer.
Oh, is it already after 12?
It's a quarter to 12.
But I have ace of hearts.
Oh, okay. Last hand at 12 o'clock? Okay.
Okay.
But I have ace.
Oh, okay. Last hand now?
Said he's going to read me a regular setup.
But I have ace king queen.
Okay.
Proceed.
All right, looks like we're going to do a little bit of an outro now. We're coming to the end of the game. Thank you all for tuning in. Come back on January 17th, right here on TCH Live, right here in Houston, Texas, my favorite city in the world. We're going to be playing Pot Limit Omaha again.
And they'll be fixing a birthday cake.
We'll have a few
Yeah.
of these same faces.
Happy birthday, Nick.
It'll be Nick Waters' birthday. What are you turning, 37? 39.
What time is stream close?
Is this the last hand?
Yeah, this is the last hand.
Just the last hand?
Yeah, this is the last hand. We can keep playing, but this is the last hand for the stream.
We can do one square.